Travis Wayne Goodsell. The most difficult and complex doctrine from Scripture that Mormons are having difficulty with is the beam and the mote. Mote and the beam. Yesterday I did a video about the LDS Church having assassinated me. Just a clip of what I've accomplished in my life, and the church has destroyed it all. You would not believe the hate that spewed from Mormons on that video. I even had one person fake a channel name of Brigham Young to come out and correctly say that it was his birthday. That was a death threat. Again, Mormons are complaining about what the church is doing to me when they themselves are guilty of murder. We have the Laffertys from Under the Banner of Heaven. We had Mark Hoffman brought back to memory recently. And then we have every year the anniversary of 9/11 for Utah, the Mountain Meadows Massacre. And of course we got Chad and Lori that are in the news lately. And then there's Brian David Mitchell and Ted Bundy, etc., etc., etc. We even have cops in Utah who love to shoot people just for the fun of it. And so again, beam and mote. Let's go over it. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Christians make the mistake of stopping there, because you are supposed to judge. We judge every day in our lives. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. So thus you got to judge righteously. All Mormons know this, right? And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote? You look in the footnotes, they put in GR for Greek and splinter. So a wood chip that is in thy brother's eye. Shouldn't you help him pull it out? It hurts. But considerest not the beam. And so yeah, that's a house beam to hold up the frame that is in thine own eye. So quite a big percentage difference. And of course, then it says, thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote of thy brother's eye. You're blinded because of the beam, that you can't see that the person has got a severe pain from that little splinter in his eye. So again, we can go over another example of how Mormons are hypocrites. Well, this is beyond hypocrites. Mormons are actually projecting their inner hate and evil onto others and onto idols. Case in point, Utah County. Because I came back with that slamming video to show Mormons their place. Thanks to Fox 13 News Utah with their exclusive investigation. Utah County is well known for having banned risque smut of idol images of women. They're debasing women, they're shaming women's bodies, and they've successfully covered up women's bodies in Utah County because it's a threat to children. Well, guess what? That's the mote. It's an idol image. It is no threat to anybody, let alone children. And so what is the beam in Utah County Mormons? Yeah, ritual sexual abuse of babies and children. I have lots of words that I cannot say on YouTube. So the body image of women's magazine covers are not the threat to your children. You are the threat to your children. And let me just add, if you are a Mormon and you are innocent of all of this, as you so suppose, but you're staying Mormon, no, you're guilty too by association, because you're refusing to leave the church that you now know is false. Because it goes all the way up to the prophets who preach this hate. So you can claim innocence all you want, but we know the truth. Leave the church, otherwise you're guilty.